Hey guys, Joel here, flying solo today, and today we're going to be doing our monthly grocery haul. We'll get a lot of stuff today. This will be for the month of July, and yeah, come on. I'm not going to film inside the store, but once I get everything, I get back home, I'll do some filming and let you know what we got. All right, let's go do it.
Here is our Aldi haul. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, or either Joel did, I don't know. I was sick today. I started having sinus problems yesterday, and I didn't run a fever, but like for me, I usually have a very low body temperature, and it actually got up to 98.7, but I also just didn't feel well. I could tell my head was like throbbing. So Joel went to Aldi by himself. So this is the list. I gave him a list that I had already made up. So these things were on there. He didn't get all the things that probably I would have gotten at Aldi, but he got some of it. So we're going to go probably to Walmart tomorrow. Hopefully I'll feel better by the time that we get there. But anyway, these are the things that he did get. He got some beef broth and some chicken broth. I haven't made chicken broth in probably a month, and I just really need to break down and take the 2 minutes to put that in the crock pot so I can make some homemade, but I just haven't done it. I don't know, I keep forgetting. Anyway, and then I'll think about it like at 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So I really need to remember to do that, to make some homemade, because I don't like to use the boxed or bouillon or whatever. I prefer to make it at home, and so I really need to get on the stick and get it done. He got me some cherry tomatoes for my lunches. They're not very red. I'm hoping they'll taste okay. These disappointing in the color. I don't know if they're coming off, but like they're very light colored, not dark red like you'd expect. Diced tomatoes, that's for a recipe. The garbanzo beans, we do plan to have tacos later on this month. And the tacos, I usually make some garbanzo beans, some chickpeas, roast them in the skillet, kind of toast them in the skillet, and use some of those to help stretch out either chicken or ground beef according to whatever we make to go with it. So that's what that's for. 4 cans of tomato paste, because we do make homemade barbecue sauce for our pulled pork, and it uses 1 can of the tomato paste, and so I usually keep a little backup of that. I needed some penne, so he did get a box of that. Right there. Hopefully I have put all the prices on the screen. On July 4th, we're just going to do like a cookout. And so Joel did grab just some chips to go with our cookout. And we do already have ground beef for that, and so that we can grill hamburgers. And we will pick up some andouille sausage tomorrow to grill with the hamburgers. So anyway, and then our son needed some Belvies, and that is all that he picked up there. Like I said, I think he could have gotten more there at Aldi, but at least he didn't buy stuff that wasn't on the list, so that's winning to me. So anyway, he got in and he got out. He normally does. He doesn't stand around looking for stuff to buy when he goes into Aldi. So anyway, this is the whole haul, and stay tuned, and we'll jump over to Walmart next.
All right, so there's our Aldi haul, and I think we may already put them.
I don't know what the total was, so
it's okay. We're gonna put it right there.
Yeah.
All right, and now you can see this is day 2, and Christy's back with me today. When I did the opening yesterday, you weren't there, so
yeah. I feel like I can stand up and not pass out right now. So.
There you go. That's progress.
Allergies was like all up in my head yesterday.
Yep.
So now it's down here. I sound a little funny probably.
All right, let's head on into Walmart.
We're grabbing 2 of these bags of tortilla chips. $2.12. I know that we're gonna make some nachos again like we did before. And then we had tortilla chips on the list for something else. I don't remember what. But anyway, they're $2.12 for each bag. We also grabbed the watermelon. They are $4.67 each right now. This is the weekend for July 4th, so they have a good deals on watermelons right now. Nice yellow spot. That's good. We're grabbing quite a few cans of Pringles for our son for the month, and they're $2 each. I'm gonna tell them what you got there.
Hot cocoa mix.
Hot cocoa mix. And what do you use that for, Joel?
Make my own frozen hot chocolate like I get at Dunkin'. I'm making it at home now.
Yep. And that is quite a lot of hot cocoa mix. $5.22. It makes a whole lot of them. It makes a lot of frozen hot chocolates.
Yeah.
Be watching. We're going to make a video where we show like maybe some smoothie recipes and also that frozen hot chocolate. Grabbing one of these. I still have about half a bag, but it may not last through the whole month of July, so I'm grabbing that. $14.54. Grabbing one of these 8 ounces of Colby Jack. It's $1.97. We have pizza on the list for several times throughout the month, plus a couple of other things that call for mozzarella. So we're going to get one of these big blocks, and it says $8.24, but I'm gonna do a scan on it. I don't think it's $8.24. I think it's $6.96. It was wrong the last time we were in here and we checked, and it was $6.96. So I'm assuming they just still haven't fixed that label yet. So we'll do a price check on it, but it'll probably be $6.96. We are grabbing 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. We have a lot going on with sausage this month between July 4th plus a couple of recipes throughout the month with that we're going to use andouille sausage for. So I'm going to grab 3 of them. I think they're $3.56. I did a scan on it because they don't seem to have a price here in front of them, but that's what came up was $3.56 each. We are also grabbing some sliced cheddar. This is going to be for some cheeseburgers that we're going to make, some cheeseburger sliders. Looks like it's $1.97 for the pack. What you got there?
Whey protein. Go in my
Frozen hot chocolates. He's making them a little healthier for himself by adding protein to it.
Yeah.
And using that as a protein drink for, when he runs. Yeah.
Time to build some muscle. It's time to go to the beach.
All right. I don't know how much that costs.
$28 or something like that.
$28 and something? Yeah. Okay. And it's like 21 servings or something like that. And he probably doesn't use them every day.
No.
No. Okay. So it'll last the whole month easily. Should.
Sure.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. No big shock here. We get this almost every time we show a haul. Joel's Italian sweet cream for his coffee. And it is on rollback. $2.46. Also grabbed a pack of pepperoni. This is a large size. So when you look at it and you see what the price is, don't be shocked. It's how large is this? 21 ounces. So it's more than a pound of pepperoni. $7.97. Also grabbed some white queso dip. We did the recipe on the channel before. It's called taco rice with queso. And you make it easy on yourself if you just add some queso to the top instead of making it from scratch. Which we do a lot of stuff from scratch, but occasionally we just go ahead and make our life a little easier. And how much was it?
$4.97.
$4.97. All right, let's keep moving. Okay, and we're getting to a 2-pack of these crescent rolls, $4.96. We make things like chicken roll-ups or pizza roll-ups or something like that for when we want something that's fast. This is a really good deal for that. because it doesn't take a lot of time to make it. Like with the pizza roll-ups, you could start that and be finished with it in like 20 minutes, like from start to finish, from pulling your stuff out of the refrigerator to getting it out of the oven done. So this is one of our we need something quick kind of meals. So $4.96. We're grabbing 4 of the cookies and cream Pop-Tarts. This is like our son gets bored with certain foods really easily and then doesn't want to eat them again for a while, but not those. You know that from watching our hauls. We show these all the time. $2.18. There's a part of me that still wants to try that. Oh, that looks so good. Or just sounds good. That's probably good too. But that one in particular. Love Thin Mints. Grabbing another jar of this pistachio pesto because I like to make the pesto pizza with it. $3.12. I think there was a glare on it, so I'm not sure you could see it, but it was $3.12. Grabbing 2 of the cans of black beans, the no salt added. We don't buy those at Aldi, you know, because they don't have a no salt added version. So, yeah, 2 cans of that, and they are, well, that says red kidney, but there it is. Okay. Black beans, 92 cents each. Yeah, that was like 86 cents. So, anyway, it is what it is. We're grabbing 1 jar of the apple cider vinegar. We use that in our barbecue sauce and to make pulled pork. It lasts a good while, which is good because it's a little bit at a time. But $5.57 for the jar. Get this kind of regularly, but 70% off. 70%. I get this regularly, but it's 70% cocoa chocolate bar. Eat like a square of it every day, and it's $4.44. I could get a cheaper version, you know, like a generic or something like that, but a lot of those have other ingredients in it besides just your basic ingredients. The Lindt and the Ghirardelli are have the fewest ingredients in their dark chocolate. So those are the ones that I tend to go for. Occasionally I find a deal on it, but not today. I don't think I have any rebates for it, but it's okay. We put a little extra in our grocery budget to make sure we had good quality ingredients this year. We said we'll be okay if we spend a little bit more than we have been because we're always under our grocery budget anyway. So we decided that it's okay if we spend a little bit more on the chocolate bars and things like that. So 2-pound bag of the frozen broccoli florets. $2.74. I'll put it on the screen. It's kind of loud in this section. We're making a recipe with cheese tortellini. We only need 12 ounces, but it only comes in like this. Joel has his finger over it, but it says family size. They only have a family size. So what we'll do is we'll just weigh it out, use what we need for that recipe, and then put it back in the rest back in the freezer, or use it for something else within a couple of days. But looks like it's $4.27 for the bag. So, but like I said, we'll be able to use it for a couple of recipes. And one of these bags of bite-sized potatoes, $3.78 per bag. So let's grab in a couple of potatoes. We're gonna have some homemade French fries with some pulled pork at some point during the week. Grabbing 1 thing of spinach here, $2.98. Make sure to always check your date on there and make sure that it's sealed up really good. Romaine lettuce, $2. I'm going to be using that for my lunches. We're grabbing 3 of these lemons and they are 64 cents each. Got some mandarins. You need some vitamin C in this house. 3 pounds, $4.97 each.
All right, so there's our Walmart haul. We're gonna put the total right there.
Yeah.
And now we're ready to head into Sam's.
Let's do it. We're grabbing one of these 3-pound packs of bacon. They are $12.87. We also grabbed a 2 dozen count of eggs, and they're cage free, so they're a little more than right now. It's $3.11 per dozen, which isn't bad.
All right, so there's our Sam's haul, and we're gonna put the total right there.
Yeah,
and
not
then,
much to it this time.
Yeah, not much to it. And then we're gonna put the total right there, and that's out of a budget of $600 for 3 adults.
Yep, and just some people may wonder, do y'all actually spend $600 for 3 adults every month? No, we actually don't. What we show you is just the food items. We do move any leftover money that we have at the end of each month to a sinking fund that we use for household essentials, and that could be anything from toilet tissue to buying new towels for the kitchen or something like that. And because we do that, it's almost like a game for us. We've gamified actually having some money left over in our budget every month so that we can move it over there, and then we're able to say, like one time we were like, we need new mattresses, so we use some of the money from our household essentials sinking fund to do that. So yeah, we gamify it, and we average more in the $300 range per month. Yeah. We're at, so when we say $600 per month, we don't actually mean we spend $600 a month. It's more like 300 and something, and then if you counted household essentials, that might bring it up to more around 400. And so we generally have money left over every month in the household essentials.
That's right. Yeah. So drop us some comments below. Let us know how you budget that out. If you do it the same way we do it, or if you do it differently, if you have any other tips on how you separate your grocery budgets from your household essentials budgets and things like that, we love to hear those in the comments below. But I think that's going to do it today for Saving Money for the Long Run with Joel and Christy. And don't forget, it's the long run. Give yourself a little grace.